Tuesday, November 28th. The Detroit Pistons take on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Don't miss it.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here are the 5. Detroit has to start the second quarter. Chan in at the 3. Also Greg Monroe out there. And it's Stuckey in at the shooting guard position. Pachulia kicks to Crowder. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Crowder's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Atlanta. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. The dude in their last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 26 points and added 3 rebounds as well. This game is just the latest performance in what has been a hot streak for him. Will he bring the fire tonight, guys?
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night. I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
Well, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
There's a good screen. Here's Crowder trying to get open as Monroe. Quinn dishes to T. Richardson for 3. The shot is off. And the Pistons now going the other way. Here's Chan. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
T kicks to Richardson. Teague, the pass to Crowder. And he feeds it to Richardson. Crowder dishes to Teague. Just 5 to shoot. Cans it from downtown. Teague's got his first 3 points of the game.
You might not think of him as a laser 3-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Hey, guys, tempo, 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 all right? We have to get out in transition. Leak out if you want to, but key is we have to get fast break points.
So both teams changing it up here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Pistons. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And out quite a ways down below.
Well, you know, I think for Detroit, they've really scuffled just a bit to get out of the gates here. Not been a clean start at all for them. They're still trying to find their best side.
And like you said, Clark, it's still early. But with their sights firmly set on winning a championship, Clark, I mean, the spotlight is on this team. And the other clubs around the league are looking for weaknesses.
The Hawks trail by 7. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Millsap, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Well, they seem to have lost their confidence a little bit as a team from the line. They're shooting only 70% on the year.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
He hits the second from the line. Pistons leading by 6. Pass to Chan. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Fires from 14, and Detroit again with the bucket.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Millsap left side. 18 feet out. Detroit with the rebound.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
No good from Chan.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Passes it to Teague. Now here is Horford. He had 25 points in the win against Phoenix. The feed to Teague. 5 on the clock. Elbow shot. Rebound by Monroe. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. The lead pushed to double digits. And it's a 10-point Piston lead.
How about the passing there? Moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Detroit making a switch. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. The Pistons second.
As I said, this is one of the better free throw shooting teams this season. Everybody's been doing their job from the charity stripe. They're actually taking advantage of free throws because they're knocking them down.
The Hawks trail by 10. T kicks to Horford. Over to the left wing. Aminu, the pass to Horford. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Here's Sloan. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
When it rains and pours, another jump shot tickles that twine.
Yeah, they've got it flowing right now, guys. They're putting together a nice little run.
Now here's Teague, averaging 16 points a game.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Jeff Teague. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Mahinmi's checked in for Al Horford. And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Yeah, and that kind of approach is going to serve them well. It's gotten them to the line more than a few times this quarter.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Pistons leading by 8. It's Matthews on the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Right wing. Here's Teague. Banked in off the glass. Teague's got 9 points now in the quarter.
So it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust. And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Now here's Drummond. 9 points last game. To the middle. Sloan, that's good. Sloan's got 7.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Teague for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta. And we're through 2 here in a good one. Pistons lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.